Hi guys, Pete the Wargamer here. In this video I'm going to be talking about miniature holders, specifically this one. Now this is a prototype for a new miniature holder that Redgrass Games have produced. You may already be aware of Redgrass Games. They produce the Everlasting Wet palette that I use, as well as a couple of really nice Kalinsky sable brushes that you may see popping up in my tutorials. Now Redgrass got in touch with me recently and asked me to take a look at this new miniature holder that they'll be running a Kickstarter for in January. So here we are, and we are going to be seeing how this holder holds up. Frequent viewers of my channel may recognise this, my go-to miniature holder. It's basically a Tamiya paint pot with a lump of blue or poster tack on top. It's been very useful over the years and is very cheap to make, so this will be the benchmark that I'm testing the Redgrass 360 holder against. So first of all, aesthetics. Now as I mentioned, this is a very rough 3D printed prototype, so the production version of this will have a much better finish, but still it looks far better than my homemade attempt. But when it comes to holding your miniature, looks don't play much of a part. So this brings me to function. Both use a putty to hold the miniature in place. The amount that you choose with the Redgrass holder is up to you, as you'll get a small spare lump of putty with it. Both work quite well, but the orange putty does seem to be a little stickier and has a better hold. Now personally, I prefer putty-based grips over the spring-based lock that the Citadel paint handle uses. It's much easier to change around your miniatures, especially if you're batch painting. Putty may not have the same grip strength, but unless you're dropping your holder onto the floor, your minis should stay put. The holder also has a small magnet in the bottom that could be used for storing the handle, but it's also handy if you use metal wire holders for your components like I do. You can easily flip the handle upside down, place your metal wire on the magnet and paint it with a good grip. Now when it comes to holding your miniatures, the grip is an important factor, as being able to more easily and comfortably hold the handle is the whole point of using one. The Tamiya paint pot is chunky enough to fit comfortably into my hand, but it is a little too short. The Redgrass holder, however, has a much more ergonomically designed grip and fits nicely into my hand. The curvature of the handle allows me to have a stronger grip, and from my use of it so far has helped me to avoid any discomfort during long painting sessions. Another handy feature of the Redgrass holder is a spinning plate at the top. This allows you to maintain a comfortable grip whilst you're painting the miniature and still get around all of the parts of the model. Now, with anything, the cost is always a big factor. Now, the homemade handle is practically free. I made it from items that I already had to hand, but if you were to make it yourself, you'd be looking to pay a few pounds or dollars at most. Obviously, the Redgrass Games handle will cost more, as it's not just been made from leftover household items. I don't know any prices yet, but once the Kickstarter is up, then the cost will be released. I also imagine that you'll be able to get a discount on the RRP from here as well. So overall, I really like the handle. It's a nice upgrade from the paint pot I've been using before, as it works in much the same way but gives you some added features such as the rotating plate at the top, the larger grip and the magnet at the bottom. The Tamiya paint pot design is a great starting point, but if you wanted something which is a bit more comfortable and also a little bit more functional, then this Redgrass holder is a great next step. It's definitely worth checking out the Kickstarter, and hopefully this video has given you a better idea as to what the 360 holder actually is and how it works. You'll find all the relevant links in the description below, and so the only thing left to say is thanks for watching and goodbye.